So I need to get my wheel nice and straight, brake nice and early. Timing is pretty key. Brake, turn in, turn back, second little bit of brake to slow my rotation down, and away we go. Hi, welcome back to Team O'Neill. My name is Max. In a previous video I compared trail brake turns versus pendulum turns to see which was faster. Today again I'll be working a single corner. We noticed that we had some comments on YouTube that were asking if we can trail brake and pendulum at the same time. And yeah, I'll be kind of doing that today. I'll be blending my trail brake into a pendulum to help me get through this sharp left-hand hairpin I have behind me. So let's jump in the car and see how it works. All right, so now we have one of our trickiest corners on the property here coming up. A long downhill run into the left-hand hairpin. We're transitioning onto another road, so I need to get the car to turn sharper than I could get it to turn out of a trail brake turn. So what we're gonna do is combine trail brake into a pendulum turn, and I really need to get that pendulum turn working to help me make a sharper turn out of the vehicle. Basically, if my right front leads the car onto the road, I have potential to get a right front flat, so I kind of need to slide the car into the next road nice and sideways. And just slow driving right now, kind of talking about my inputs. So here I'd be straight line braking, heading towards this clump of trees ahead of me. And then I need to turn in, trail out of the brakes. With that, hopefully can get the car sliding. I'll turn back. And if I had to, I can manipulate the car a little bit here. I can do a little blip if I need to kick the rear end out a little bit more. But I will probably be all right and just be able to just gently brake a second time just to kind of ease my car onto this next little roadway, this transition from one road to the next. So we'll be straight line braking, turning in, trailing out, turning back, and then maybe a second little bit of brake. So this is one braking down one turn at a time. One reason we would need to do a pendulum turn is just to simply tighten up the turning radius of the car, or shorten up the turning radius of the car, really. You're only going to be able to get, you think of your curb to curb turning radius in a vehicle with positive traction. The way you can make the car turn sharper is getting that rear end sideways. All right, we're dropping in. So I need to get my wheel nice and straight, brake nice and early. Timing is pretty key. Brake, turn in, turn back, second little bit of brake to slow my rotation down, and away we go. So yeah, I'm gonna drop in one more time here and see if we can get a little more out of the car. And we have a long downhill straightaway, so I am having to straight line brake to start. Then I turn in, trail out of the brakes, get that rear end sliding, turn back, and I'll actually get into a second bit of braking just to soften that little bit of a transition onto that second road. Yeah, so that was it. trail brake into Pendulum. We're calling it a trail brake because as I'm turning into the right, I'm trailing out of the brakes. I need to give up brake pressure as I steer so I don't understeer, lock up the wheels, go straight into the clump of trees I was headed towards. And basically I start with that, get my rear end sliding, and then I use that pendulum effect, getting the rear end sliding out one direction to build up energy, to swing it back the other direction, and to help me make my left-hand hairpin. So, as you can see, you don't always have to choose one technique. You can have both sometimes. So we had to blend our trail brake into our pendulum turn. I had to start by trail braking to simply slow the car down so I didn't run into the group of trees on the outside. And then I had to turn my car into a pendulum turn, a pendulum swing, so I can turn nice and sharp through my left-hand hairpin. Being able to get that pendulum turn in will make the car get around a sharper turn than you could with just simply a trail brake. So that's why today, this corner, these conditions, this car, I had to blend those techniques together. So I hope you guys learned something. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Hey, this is Chris Sear, CEO and partner at Team O'Neill. Thank you so much for visiting our channel. If you want to join our community, please comment, like, and subscribe. And if you want to learn more about us or book a course, please visit teamoneil.com. We look forward to connecting with you.